Okay, here we go. On air. Okay guys, hello, welcome to my second stream of the day. Today is Thursday. It's the 19th of February 2026, and if anybody watched the Mario Tennis Fever stream earlier, thank you, I do appreciate it. This is my second stream of the day, and I thought I wasn't 100% sure what I was gonna play in this stream, but I thought it would be a good idea to try and beat this final boss again in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I struggled against it last night, but I feel that after a few streams I might get there in the end. So I'm here for the next 90 minutes on this stream, and then there'll be another stream of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond later this evening. So if anybody does tune into this stream, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy. Where does this pipe lead? Says back to the Palace of Shadow. Like the main entrance. Here we go, no mercy. Here we go, Shadow Queen. Hold down ZR, release. Okay, 9 points of damage that round. Yoshi recovered 1 bit of health there. Here we go, multi-bounce again. Let's use multi-bounce. Okay, didn't do anything because the Shadow Queen increased her defense. Here we go, now using the Supernova. Just about managed to do that then. Oh yes! Okay, use the guard there. Next time I'll use the hammer. Okay, use the guard there. Need to be careful with Mario. No, sorry, with Yoshi. Mario's okay. Okay, now really the best thing to do is to defend with Mario and appeal with Yoshi. Just a couple of more rounds. There are two parts to this battle. Okay, Yoshi's out. Okay, using Sweet Treat again. Okay, I think it's gonna recover all of its health now. Yes, here we go. So that's the end of phase 1. Here we go. All the crystal stars are uniting. That does kind of remind me a little bit of the 7 Dragon Balls when they're gathered and then Shenlong is summoned and then they fly into the sky and then scatter off. It's exactly like the 7 Dragon Balls, actually. Gunzales, I mean Mario. I know you're fighting far away right now for us, for all of us. The Crystal Star has told us of your last brave stand. Maybe we can't do much to help you, but we're thinking of you. All our wishes are for you for your victory. Feel it rock out, great Gonzales, rock! Listen to me, Gonzales. Anybody who's beat me is not allowed to lose. That's right, you Star. Tell that shrimp that beat us to never give in. Tom's like, heck the story, I won't beat this game. Hope you're doing okay this evening, Oren. I had a feeling with me doing a 5 PM stream you might show up, so thank you. Hope you've had a good day today. Well, I know it's like lunchtime, probably where you are. Mario, don't give up. You can do it. Come on, you big ol' pumps. I can't blooming hear you. Fight, Bobbery, fight. Once more. Go, go, go. It's only 12:41. Okay, yeah. Yes, yeah, so it's around lunchtime then in the US. The previous stream was pretty quiet. Well, I say pretty quiet. I received just under 30 views. It's just the chat was quiet. Well then, I suppose all we can do is give him a rousing cheer. Yes, certainly. I am quite sure he can hear us through the power of this crystal. Darn right, Dad. Go Gontails, go get him. Mario, you lovely thing. Gontails. Mario. I love that, not Luigi. We are assemble, Mayor. Good work, my comrades. Now let us do it. Ready and Mario! Mario, you can do it. Can you hear them, Mario? So many voices. You should play Escape from Ever After. It's very much like Paper Mario, but without Mario. Oh, okay, thank you. Is that on the Switch? Okay, thank you. I will have a look. Mario, take the last of my power. No, Peach is going to die. Of course she isn't. What's this now? I feel like a new bomb. I feel fantastic. Here we go, this is the final battle. I struggled against this last night, can I do this tonight? This ends now. Okay, I'm not going to use the supernova right off the bat. I've got a different strategy. Let's start with multi-bounce. What? How is it you can hurt me? Much better. Prepare for payback. Fool. Yes, bingo! Bobby's recovered all HP. In fact, we both have. There we go, 4 damage. Okay, I'm not that lucky not to be able to get 2 bonuses in a row. Here we go, now I'm using Supernova. Just did 45 damage and another 4 points there. Probably best now if I use Sweet Treat. I mean, I'd rather she attack the partner rather than Mario. That only did 1 damage there. Use the guard. Okay, Bobbery's out. Swap partner, Vivian. Shade Fist with Vivian. Yeah, didn't take any damage. Probably best if I use Sweet Treat and Fiery Jinx. A, X, B, X, Y. Okay, now it's burn. Okay, hopefully we've avoided that. Mario very low on health. Okay, so Koops is protecting Mario. Now that it's jumping, I have a feeling we're close to the end. Okay, again, Shell Shield. Oh, okay, Mario's out. I was doing pretty well there. I thought I nearly had that. Okay, let's try that again. Can see 4 people are currently watching at the minute. Thank you to whoever is watching. So it's Oren. I'm not sure who else. Yes, sorry about that, Oren. Actually, the stream did disconnect. Just let me get rid of the webcam. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay today. Happy Thursday to you. There you go. Hopefully the audio's back in sync. I did see that the stream disconnected briefly for about 10 seconds. You're working. No problem. Hope you're doing okay today, Dave. Always a pleasure to see you. So this is actually the second stream of the day. Earlier I did do a stream of Mario Tennis Fever, and Oren, I did actually beat the main adventure. I see what you mean with it being a bit underwhelming, because I was expecting more. I thought something was going to happen on Daisy's battleship. But I did enjoy the boss battles in adventure mode. Okay, using the supernova. Okay, let's use the Earth Tremor. A, 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 A. All the A's. Even though that's gonna do no damage to it, still. And Gulp's not gonna do anything to it, but again, we just need to survive a few rounds now. So with Mario, I'm gonna defend. And actually, yeah, let's swap partner. Maybe I should have switched to Vivian. A, B, B, A, B. We're not gonna take any damage here. Oh, Mario's out. Okay, so we lost on round 1 that time. Okay, this time gonna start with a supernova. A. Mashing A again. And again. Okay, wasn't so lucky that time with that last one. Okay, Yoshi's out. Why? Oh, pressed the wrong button. Was getting a bit ahead of myself there. That's not really the bonus that I want anyway, not the FP bonus. I've got plenty of FP. I could have really done with a healing one for HP. Here we go. A, 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 A. B, B, A, B, A. A, A, A. I thought I was going to miss that one then. A, 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 A. Using Veil, sorry. We can't do any damage to it at present anyway. Now, taste my power. Well, we avoided that there, so yeah. Vivian's out. Okay, just a few more rounds with Bobbery, and that should be the end of phase 1. There we go, it's maxed out. So we got through the first part again. Here we go, so skipping that cutscene, this is part 2, we've fully recovered. Hello Ivan, good to see you, happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing okay today, Ivan. Yes. Fully recovered. Okay, let's use Supernova. See, Mario's at full strength. Well, I'll say that he just lost 14 hearts, but still. Doing well with Mario. Gonna use Earth Tremor now. A. 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 A A A A A A A A A A A A A A A B. Bobbery is, I think, out of action for this round. Come on, again. No. Oh, unlucky. Didn't get the bonus that time. Okay, let's use Sweet Treat, mainly using it to heal Mario. This is the priority here. Getting Mario some health. Just got the poisonous mushroom there. Okay, we need a partner, so let's go Vivian. Gonna use Vale. I can probably, on this stream, guys, stay for another 40 minutes. Then I'm gonna have to go and do a few things, and then I'll be back at 8 p.m. So it's currently 6:20 in the UK right now. So I can carry on with this stream till 7 p.m. Then I need to take an hour, and then I'll be back at 8. Hopefully I can beat this final boss, the Shadow Queen, before 7 p.m. No, Mario's out. Okay. Okay, let's use the Supernova. Okay, using Earth Tremor now. A, 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 A. Okay, we're nearly at the end of part 1. Can see 5 of you are actually watching right now. Thank you, everybody. Maybe the ground pound with Yoshi. Hang on, no, it's not going to do any damage in this phase, but maybe the next phase it will, the ground pound. Mario's very low on health. Oh no, Mario's gonna get knocked out here. Just had a notification that do the scan on my laptop. It's like, no, I don't. Okay, hopefully... Okay, we didn't get the bonus that time. Okay, let's go with Tactics, Swap Partner, Vivian, and now let's go Attack, Veil, ABBAA. Okay, so I think that was Mario who recovered some health there. Vivian's gonna get attacked. Now Mario. Now both of us, but we used the guard. Vivian recovered 1 HP. Okay. Probably is best if we use Sweet Treat this time. So Mario's getting some health. X, B, Y, B, Y. Okay, Vivian's getting very low on health now. Okay, let's use Veil. BBAAB. Now taste my power. Again, we're not gonna take any damage here. Vivian's out. Mario's low on health. We need to be using Sweet Treat now. YXBXX. Okay, that's hopefully the end of that phase now. Yes, there we go. That's the end of phase 1, so after the cutscene we'll recover. Maybe worth me using Showstopper right off the bat, just because I'm pretty sure I can get a bonus and recover my health in this round. Okay, let's go. So, special, Supernova, Tappy, there we go, did 45 damage. Fiery Jinx, YBBBX, 6 damage. It's burned. A, 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 A. A, Y, A, B, B. Come on, I can do this. Multi-bounce. Let's go. Come on. Yes! Fully healed. Bingo! This could be it now. This could give me the edge that I need. X, Y, Y, X, Y. Okay, so let's go Supernova. Oh yes, 45 damage. Y, A, B. A, 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 A. Y, A. I think we're nearly there now, definitely. Come on, can I get another bonus? No! Okay, Fiery Jinx again. YAYBX. Using Sweet Treat again just to be safe. I might be able to finish this off with Vivian. XBAAY. Bingo time. YXBXY. I'm hoping it attacks Vivian now. Yes. And again. No, but I at least guarded with Mario there. X, B, Y, A, B. I couldn't even say here we go then. I couldn't get my words out. X, A, X, A, X. Is this gonna do it? Not quite. A, B, Y, X. No! Oh no! That I was so close then. I knew we had that. Maybe I should have used the veil. This first phase is becoming easy now. It's mainly the second phase, but I'm getting the hang of the second phase, as you just saw. Maybe what I should have done is switch partners that late on, because I still had all the other four partners at full strength. I might have been just relying too much on Vivian. I hope it's got an ending, Owen. I hope the ending is in sight. Hello, Miguel. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing okay today. Let's use Sweet Treat. Damn, I got the poisonous mushroom. Once again, we can't do any damage to it at all right now. We just need to wait until it recovers its HP. Yoshi's out, but it doesn't really make a difference this time, just because we're close to the end of round one. Okay, there we go. It's at max health. So, yes, that's the end of phase 1. We are going to move on to phase 2. Here we go, Supernova. Yes, good start. 45 damage. Switch to Vivian. Okay, so for the next few rounds, I'm going to use Sweet Treat with Mario and Fiery Drinks with Vivian. This will probably be the last round of the stream, guys. If I can't do it this time, I'll try again. Maybe later after the Metroid Prime stream. YYXBX. Sweet Treat again. Hello again, Francesco. Good to see you again. You were in the afternoon stream and this stream. I appreciate it. Thank you. BXXYX. Okay, I can't use Sweet Treat, so let's use Multi-Bounce. Come on. Yes! Fiery Drinks. YABBX. Couldn't quite get the X there. So, let's go again. Supernova. Not wasting any time. That did another 45 damage to it. AYAXA. What happened there? Didn't that do any damage to it? Here we go, Earth Tremor. B, 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 A, B. Okay, here I need to use the multi-bounce. Y-A-Y-X-A. Okay, Vivian's out. Bobbery's did a decent amount of damage there. Did 5 damage just there. Using Sweet Treat now to mainly heal Mario. Okay, I was able to guard there with Mario. Okay, did 4 damage there, not bad. Oh yes, that did 2 damage. Yes, that's it. Attack Bobbery, don't attack Mario. That's what I want. Okay, now using Coops. Could do with using Sweet Treat on Mario. Can't just yet. Okay, Power Shell. Hello, Richard Nee. Good to see you. I have been on for a while. Again, apologies. I am coming up to the end of this stream, but I will be back later with another stream. You always seem to tune in at the wrong time, but yes, I will be here later with another stream. But I think I've got about 5 or 10 minutes left of this one. Hope you're doing okay today anyway. Happy Thursday to you. Coop says out. Okay, again, that was very close. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. Now, it's just, I'm maybe a few rounds short from winning. But okay, guys, I am gonna have to go now. And again, I need to do a few things. And I will be back later with a stream of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's currently 7:10 in the UK. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it for 8 o'clock, but I will be here by 8:30 p.m, so in about an hour and 20 minutes from now. But I'll try to stay for 3 hours tonight. Alright, guys, thank you. Thank you to Richard. Thank you to Francisco. Thank you to Miguel. Thank you to Oren, and thank you to Ivan for tuning in. And I think other people have been watching as well. So thank you, everybody. And I hope to see you